What? Oh, wah. Oh, wah. Hello, Kara. Welcome. This is DMC2. I got your message. I need to message you back on the DMC stuff. Just haven't had time. I went to the dollar store 10 minutes ago. I've been back for about 10-20 minutes. I was getting some I was getting some of this. Hold on. That wouldn't hold to open. I need to clip my fingernails. And as I was doing so, I was like, damn, I could just go home and play Final Fantasy. I could just go home and go live. No one is stopping me. Ugh. What expansions are you on again? None. I'm still in Realm Reborn. I'm still playing the free version. Which is exactly why I wanted to play today, because I really need to make progress that isn't just nothing. Then again, we might do nothing today. We might just pick up fishing. I don't know. We'll see. I'm only going to play for a little bit, because I want to watch Wing Radio TV play Rad in a few hours. But I wanted to get some time in. Also, as I was at the dollar store, I picked up a $20 Steam gift code so that I could buy Deltarune. So now I own Deltarune, which hopefully kept my saves from the quote-unquote demo. Surely it does. I can't imagine it not. Surely that's in the cloud. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. But maybe Tuesdays is gonna be Deltarune Day. I am not above streaming that game instead of enjoying it myself for the views, for the clout. So that should be fine. I get the feeling these next few episodes are gonna be long. From the way people are talking about it, is it getting into like a real game territory? So that might be multiple streams. We'll see. I'm launching the game, hold on. There are too many games. I also relented and bought, I bought a 12-month Nintendo Live, thing. Which is, okay. I bought the 12-month, like, Nintendo, online thing, because it's only $20. It's pretty cheap. If you use a prepaid card to do that, they still make you they still turn on auto-renewal, which is insane. It's insane to put in a gift code and then to be like, well, you also gotta put in your credit code if you wanna play F-Zero 99. Luckily you can turn it off, but it seems crazy. Anyway, here's Wulong Goth. I did get the Nintendo Online thing. I still need to get like a better micro SD, because I still don't have any room. I have like just enough room for F-Zero 99, but I need to get a bigger one and get Splatoon. How do you like my Wulong Goth, chat? No, it's Wulong Goth from Daofeng. He has cool hidden blades because that's the closest I could get to, like, a mantis style. And when he has his hidden blades out, he does a Naruto run. Fuck, I actually don't know if there's a moveset that does wind damage. I should have thought of that. And I made a macro so that if he's flying, he has little wings that come out. Because he's a bug man. Mantises don't have wings, but I had to do something. I had to justify it somehow. I'm not putting in game audio simply because we're not actually going to be playing City of Villains. Do they have... No, don't they... Hold on. Hold on. Do mantises have wings? I thought they were purely, like, climbing on leaves and stuff. Do mantises have wing? Praying mantises do have... Oh, right, they have, like, the weird, like, hip wings. Right. Okay, to be fair, it just looks like it's the body. If they're not extended, you don't see them at all. Also, I think some don't. It looks like it might be species specific. I was gonna put a mantis on screen, but then I realized that might be bad. Some people might be put off by that. Anyway. This is on the brainstorm solver on City of Heroes. This isn't an actual guy. Yet. Next time we stream City of Heroes, I kinda wanna do a villain stream though, and just make him real. Anyway. I just wanted to show my cool Wulongoth. I should put Wulongoth on screen so you know what he looks like. Hold on. So you know I'm not just making a guy up. Move on! I should make Alexis from Zan. Why does the kind of look cool? I mean, Wulongoth is legitimately a very cool guy. Most character designs in Tao Feng are, like, actually cool. Not all of them, but most of them. I don't know who Andrew. Oh, that's the other guy. That's Nikolai, I think is his name in the show. I think I know that guy from Face Only. Should I just show Epic Zan? That would get claimed. That would be a bad idea. Nice. So here's the thing. We're talking about a YouTube poop that I made, like, a few weeks ago. Or finished a few weeks ago. And actor man Andrew Divoff is in it. I looked up this guy, I looked up clips of him, and the entire time I'm like, man, this guy's Russian accent is dog shit. Like, he's not a believable Russian at all. He is a Russian guy, though. He's, like, Russian-Venezuelan. So I don't know why he's so unbelievable as a Russian guy. Let me put his big face on screen. Hold on. This guy. Hold on. YouTube.com. If I type in the name of my video, will it just actually come up? It will. Nice. I expected the YouTube algorithm to be so bad it wouldn't. He does speak 8 languages, which might be why he does sound like he can't speak any. Well, he sounds like he's like fluctuating between so many different accents. Hold on. Hold on! We'll get to the game soon. But also, this is just a fuck around stream anyway, so it's fine.
We are in Kikuyu territory.
Kikuyus or not! Move on! Move on! I'm not afraid of any tribe of naked natives. Kikuyus or not! I have enough firepower to destroy anything that gets in our way. Catch it!
Move on! Okay. If you see me and Kero constantly saying "move on," that's why. This is Ez and the Epic on YouTube. The account fighting thing. This is legit like a classic YouTube poop. I'm not exaggerating. I'm glad. I was afraid it wouldn't be funny enough until I did the ooh, and I was like, okay, this actually makes me laugh almost every time. I need to get started on a new one. I don't know what yet. Link in chat. I want to do more of this show because I want to like actually see the rest of Tarzan the Epic Adventures, but they're gonna keep claiming it on YouTube, so I don't know. Maybe I can do some stuff to it to make it even more different, unrecognizable. You just want me to watch Wishmaster. You've been trying to get us to watch Wishmaster for ages, which I guess we kind of need to now that I know that man is in it. But I also want to see a bunch of movies that have the bald guy in it, because he's the best bald. He was yeah. He draw wah. What have you want to watch Wishmaster? Also Toy Soldiers. I feel like I might have seen that one. That one sounds familiar, actually. Not Small Soldiers. I know that's a different movie, but... Was Toy Soldiers? Hold on. Toy Soldiers movie. Will Wheaton is in that movie. Maybe I've just seen the cover of this one? Fuck, dude. Fuck. Fuck, dude. He's so cool. He's so epic. Do you think I could make a Final Fantasy character that looks like him? The buff looks like Zod. Honestly, he would probably make a pretty good Zod. Maybe not nowadays. I don't know how old he is. Anyway. Oh yeah, you said he's 69, right. He seems like he should be older than that. want to redesign Buck. We need to unlock the esthetician or whatever so I can change some stuff. I feel like she's not... I don't know. Speaking of having the sauce, I feel like Buck doesn't have the sauce, and I don't know why. I don't know what to do. I'll destroy anything that gets in our way. Sorry. I posted about this the other day about how, like, since I spent so much time editing that fucking video, a lot of it has been ingrained in my mind, but only, like, a handful of people have watched it. So... The other day, Casey made a post that was like, "Thank you everyone who is sending me pictures of the cow with the fat ass from Mario." I think from Mario. And just seeing the word fat ass. I've been looking for your fat ass. I'm a fault collector. Sorry, I don't know much about business. That character, by the way, does not have a name in the show. Apparently, that character only exists to be the dad of a different character. Your behavior is disgusting and detestable and disgusting and... Guess. Waiting. Detestable. I'm going home. You should be home. Wish I could take you home. Sorry. I know I shouldn't laugh at my own jokes, but, you know. Like I said, it gets ingrained. I think that was also when I was like, okay, I can actually finish this, whenever I did the I'm going home section. And then the bad news bells section. Which, hey, don't watch the trailer of that movie. And probably don't watch that movie at all. Okay, behind the scenes, I made one of the characters say bad news bells just because it was easy to do and sounded funny. So I was like, well, okay, now I need to go get the trailer of this movie and do something with that. Turns out, that movie has a bunch of shit in it. I don't think I've ever seen the original of that movie. So halfway through the trailer, they just say every slur you can think of. I thought this was Hunter Schafer. Show me your fucking character and jobs. Well, I can't show you them fucking, but... Robot. Character. I only have pugilists at the moment, and mining. I'm still very early on. We might take up fishing today. It's really maybe. We could just do a fishing stream. Might sub just to follow you around for a minute. Don't spend like $100 just to just to follow me around when I don't even know what I'm doing today. The first time I played this, I started playing because someone close to me was playing. And the entire time they were like leveled 100 something. And they wanted me to go through it. And I was having fun doing it, but they were just kind of following me around the whole time. I was like, I feel like I feel like I'm being annoying when someone is just following me, watching me do missions. If you ever hit post AOL, scream at me, scream and yell at me to play with you. I was gonna say, once I actually hit a point where that makes sense, then that might be better. What were we doing last time? Right, we'll in Booty Bay. Essentially. You also remind me what the whole story was? That's the thing, is we haven't really seen a whole lot of actual story yet. It's been... I... exist. And I went to Ulda and met the Sultanata? Female version of Sultan? And we found out I have visions of crystals. And there's a guy who's annoying and has a neck tattoo. And I think that's it. I think that's really all the plot that's happened. Oh, we saw a cutscene of Darth Vader and sexy woman Darth Vader. And they're, like, planning an invasion. Made a right mess against things the other day, Commander Falkbilda. Did you dock my pay if I pull something like that again? At least I didn't get tossed in the brig like Kummel. Like smell. I've been very cherry. Cautiously or suspiciously reluctant to do something. I've been very cherry since you can be certain of that. I've little enough going as a bit of a time as there's a real attack on Airport, and off I go down the cannon. Save Airport from those bloodbaths on 4 legs, and we'll see what the commander has to say about my pay then. This person seems crazed. Potential for Airport and Glory, slow down the hole. I'm certain to be ready by the time you slaughter 5. Okay. Wailing Frog, friend of the channel, Wailing Frog, last time mentioned how easily you can just ignore a lot of the side quest stuff. But that ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son. A lot of the side quests have just been typical MMO stuff, but that's fine, honestly. That little alien fella next to this thing's name. Okay, what am I killing? Hedge moles? So ironically, when I was making Wollongoth and City Villains last night, I think he ended up getting a moveset that plays a lot like the Pugilist in this, which is kind of ironic. Looks like I own up to Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is, I think, part of the free stuff now, so I should be able to get up to that point. It seems crazy to me because, like, I wanna really get into this, as I've mentioned many times. I don't see any reason to spend money on it until I get to the point that I need to. Oh, Seraph? Yeah, I was just stupid. I didn't mean it like that. I just mean, like, I wonder if there is something that is worth spending money on this early on at this point. Yeah, whenever I made this character, whenever I made my account, I got into it, like, right after the latest expansion dropped, so all of the servers were full, and they kind of pushed me onto Seraph. I think that's correct. I might eventually want to spend money on, like, moving to a different data center. Which I believe you can do. Because I know, all of my friends are not on this one. I know you can visit any server that is on the same data center, but I think you have to pay to move data centers, right? And I also have one on, how do you say this? Coil. How to pronounce curl. It's pronounced more like coral. The problem is I can't pronounce. I have rhoticism. I can't pronounce all R's very easily anyway. Cur. I'm gonna say cull. I'm gonna say cull and say that it's because of a regional accent. But there's a server with that same name that I have a different character on. That I should play at some point. IMO. I have a dark elf on that one. Well, Slade, Eldor means slain. She knows these things. I forgot the powder and ball loaded and primed. Now for the slow match. Hulk, a dispatch. Stand down forthwith. Not again, but surely these adamantwiswees are clear and present. Hedge moles, you're certain? That's like an adamantwiswees. Except, this person is annoying to read. It is still false Final Fantasy. I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy 1. I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy 1. I've played demos of, like, Final Fantasy Lightning Returns. But I've never played, like, a full classic Final Fantasy all the way through. And this is different enough that I'm fine with that. I stopped playing Final Fantasy 1 because I can't stand random encounters. I could probably try again and maybe put up with it, but, I mean, y'all saw how demoralizing random encounters were in 7th Stand User. I do eventually want to stream, like 7, 8, 9. That era. Maybe 5 and 6? I thought 5 and 6 are also, like, comfortable. I don't remember which one 10 is. Is 10 when they get into, like, the lightning shit, or is 10... Final Fantasy, 10. Oh, no, 10 was, that one. 10 is Tidus. That one looks less appealing to me, but I know that is, like, one of the main ones people recommend. And I know it has women in it. Which one is 11? Okay, I don't know anything about 11. Wait, 11 was the other MMO, right? It's insane that the MMOs are numbered. I don't know anything about 12. The Zodiac Age. I don't know. I want to play the main ones eventually. 6 is also a big one, the most popular pre-3D one. I've told 5 and 6, yeah, are like worth playing despite being a different generation. Twelve is part of a revealed vague RPG sub-series set in Evil Ice. which is just a region that's one dude. I mean, isn't every Final Fantasy its own sub-series? Isn't that kind of the point? Or do you mean like gameplay-wise, it's also like different? So many very likely the man will dock my pay. The lady most gallant it is called Ailpole. Spent a deal of time admiring the undersides of many tavern table, I can tell you that. Could be that my humor was out of balance from a sapphire of ale, and thus I see it now. Those excess blood which has overfed my martial zeal. But your learned ways have shown me the light. Your learned ways have shown me the light, much thanks. I go now to receive the leeching. This person is insane. I thought tactics is also good. Oh, you mean like it's a non... It's not just Final Fantasy, that's strange. Yeah, we can take these. God, I hated those like 5 different inventories that you have to juggle. No, my thigh gap. Why does this have... What does that icon mean? I don't know what that little icon on the bottom right means. Maybe that means that I've scanned it to my glamour chest? I don't know. There needs to be a glossary of all the different icons. Didn't they just announce like a new Final Fantasy Tactics? Or like not a new one, but like a remaster of the old one? Because I saw that post of the dev being like, hey, you should fight your government. Greetings, Spark. Will you deliver this in my stead to Camp Skull Valley? It's my report to Commander Falk Bielda. I was as plain as spoken as I could be, and I was going to port in person, but for some reason I've barely the strength to visit the bubble for leechings, let alone make the trip to Skull Valley. I suppose I'd just be spelled at dock and pay. You don't think they'd clap me in the brig, do you? I just think to do the thing he said. The Ultra Resist is in your hands, go sold. Is that the same dev? I saw another post that was like... I didn't write the line about... what was it? There was that famous misquote of... if a crime can be paid off by a fee, then it's only a crime for the poor. And then they made a tweet that was like, I didn't write that, but it is a funny thing to say. I was like, I don't know if funny is the correct way to say that, but... Yeah, he did specifically say, like, it feels like something I could have righted. Oh fuck, that's right, I need to do the... I need to do this. I don't think I need to do this, but I probably should. Because it's probably gonna make me do an instance soon. Oh yeah, little box, you should go do that. Have fun fighting cactuals or whatever dumb bullshit you do in these games. I've mostly been fighting like dogs. Dogs and bugs. I think we should get to cactuals soon though. Oh, by the way, chat. Y'all need to tell me when Wayne Radio TV goes live with Mobile Alchemic Drive, because that is when I will in-stream. Well, if Melody goes live with a game she was thinking about going live with. My records have yet to fully complete all training. Well, no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain. Okay, this should be easy, and they're gonna give me a bunch of stuff if I do this, so... I like this music. Why is it so jazzy in here? Duty commenced. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. This exercise you'll be learning avoidance. Don't stand in the big red circle, right? He often tips his hand. Your best defense is to skip out of the way. As this exercise, once I've decided you've learned the lesson. This music is also really good. What the fuck? I need to put this in my City of Heroes playlist, honestly. This is Oh, he's repeating. That type of home, that type of vast always makes me think of, like, superhero shit. the use of MIDI in those is also really interesting. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. I've been doing this for a while. Basic enemies have been doing this. Should I be hitting him? Am I just avoiding? Did you not ignore a ranged opponent? The other day I was thinking about looking up, like, G-pose mods, because I want to be able to take good photos. I want to embrace the culture of taking good character photos. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Oh. How do I... Okay. It seems like there's not a whole lot of mod stuff for Rogadin specifically, which is fucked up. Also seems like a lot of stuff is specifically like, hey, if you have this high-end, good-looking clothing, we'll just make that particular model have like a fat ass. So, I don't think those kinds of mods will be all that useful for me at the moment, unfortunately. To avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't survive long. Now, speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you. Right. The real prize is the lesson you've learned. What is this? Typing commands to execute actions. Learning the lingo. Hold on. I know about macros, but what do they have to say, yo? Hints that the masters neglected to teach me. In addition to using icons placed on a hotbar, you can execute actions via text commands / action spell name. Okay. Also, hello, Fist Dragon, welcome. So designate a target for the action, the target leave space, type me. I've never gotten deep enough into an MMO where I need to actually do like spell macros. I suppose that's something that I'll have to think about when the time comes. So my roommates would use words that made no bloody sense. I'm just not along, but you can be sure I began asking. Those are certain aspects of the game. They often use specialized terms and abbreviations. Here's some common examples. Spawn. Right, add. This describes certain enemy reinforcements. Pull. Okay, this is basic. This is basic MMO lingo. Aggro. Enmity. Give an enemy's likelihood to attack you, also known as hate or threat. I've never heard it called hate. Buff, debuff, dot, AoE. Yeah, those are basic. I wanted to do something very quickly. I want to like actually look at G-pose. Limb darkening. Why is that called limb darkening if that's a vignette? Does vignette mean limb darkening? Is that like a direct translation? Face camera, disable, enable camera lighting. Disable all motion. Target motion. I don't know what target motion is. Stop time wither, stop battle effects. Oh. Odd, okay. Ugh. For me, it's always like this. Wet attire. Frames. Pixel frame. Oh. Seems like it'd be better to do this in post. But and how do I turn it off? How do I remove? Birthday. Oh, none. No, it is. The fact they let you do stuff like that is very nice. Again, I wish something like this was in City of Heroes. Which that game is obviously way too old. Oh. His camera. Back camera. Ibaba. Awawi wawa wawi wawa wawi wawa wawa wawa. Awawi wawa wawa. I don't have any favorites. That is a very modern camera. I was expecting like a big, like accordion camera, not an instant Polaroid. Didn't that kind of camera only come out like a few years ago? Or am I insane? Modern Polaroid? Okay, maybe these have been out for a while, but that's One that looks like that seems new. Change pose. I don't know why I can't use those. I probably have to sit on an actual, like, thing to make that happen. I need a good image for like a promo image. Hold on, let's see. Neil Chuckle Wave Salute. Fume. Upset. They do animate a little Sims-like. Wait, and then if I do that, then I can... So what was the pause movement button? Like that. And then I can... how do I go up? Tilt camera, pan camera. Oh. It's not what I thought they meant by tilt. Okay. This might be the whole stream. Sorry. Ooh. Oh, I see. You can only have... I see. I think I see. Can you move the... Oh, camera position. Ah. So then, that's a little annoying, because that means I'm gonna have to get that back, but... Unless you can save camera positions, which you might be able to. My years of posing stuff in Source Filmmaker makes me know a little bit about like the three-point camera layout, which is honestly not camera layout, lighting layout, which is honestly one that I never really liked. Well, that looks a little bit, you know, a little bit more dynamic, I think. I can also just do movement, I see. Lip movement, emotes. I don't like this pose, actually. It looks a little bit of an awkward angle. Oh, but that's gonna keep people from looking at the camera, too. They should let me pause the emote, but still move the head. that would be ideal. But then again, that is probably locked into the emote animation. It looks okay. Stick on mode. Fuck. Can I move this? Okay, hold on. Speech bubble. There's a lot of shit in here. Doodles. Washi tape. I've never had a reason to use washi tape. Washi tape to me is always really fascinating, but I don't know how to use it. Like, I guess you could use it as like a, instead of coloring something in, you could use tape, but I'm never that confident in like traditional drawing. We don't need stickles. I'm afraid to click this. Oh. Experience save based on the direction your character is facing. Huh. Okay, here's the question though. What's a screenshot button? I don't think there was a dedicated take the pixel button in this mode. I could tone that down, that would be nice. Again, this is probably something that would be better off being done in post. If I actually give a shit about color grading. Ugh. Oh. Some of these aren't doing anything, which is odd. That did something for like 2 seconds. Oh, okay, that's... I guess you have to time the shot right with the noise effect. A single sparkle. Some of these are making OBS like encoding overload. Okay, what is the button? Final Fantasy 14 screenshot button. Is it just print screen? No, surely there's a... I assume there'll be a dedicated... Maybe it's the same button, but it just still puts it in a folder somewhere? I'm going to... hold on. Just in case it shows, like... well, it saves. It does not. Okay. Screenshot folder. We found by going to system configuration menu, selecting other settings, and looking for the screenshot folder option. Just tell me what the default one is, because I haven't changed it. Is it probably documents? Square Enix. Click Square Enix, and the only folder in my documents is Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year. I don't think they... Did they publish that, and I didn't realize it? Whatever, I'll find this when I need it. How do I leave? How do I leave G-pose mode? Set camera, face camera. How do I... Oh, you just said ask. I mean, escape. Sorry, I just had to indulge. I had to indulge. I should put on my gloves. Okay, these are absolutely going to be better than what I had. Please do put into the briefing. Comes to a place in the party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. Strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, and you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Honestly, this is something I've never really had to think about, so... Ally will hold the enemy's attention, it is your job to take the foe down. If you can move on to the next training. Okay. That's the way key, I'll keep him occupied, you concentrate on, yeah. Which honestly, this makes it really easy to get on the flank. I don't remember which one of my moves is good on the flank, but that's fine. I'm assuming all of them to a certain degree. Okay, my number 3 is a flank move. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? I didn't. I wasn't looking at him at all. Coordinating efforts with the real defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Your prize is less than you've learned, right? Shoes, new boots. Just goofing. Just new boot goofing on a Sunday afternoon. Is it a Sunday afternoon in the video? think that icon is telling me that this is my... I have this saved as my current, job outfit. That's why that's though. I forgot that was a thing that it does. Cat? Cat, you should not be on the table. Defeat an occupied target. Is this not the same thing? Be fighting multiple opponents. Ah. Get victory's coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter and they'll focused assault. Okay, this is when I see people zoomed all the way out. Okay. So it's a fact with the staff waver. What? Be sure to attack the enemy as your ally. Strike the wrong foe 5 times and you'll fail. Oh god, okay. It's pretty difficult to see who he's looking at just from a glance. Especially when they're doubled up. Quick fist, I think he's looking at. Okay, they didn't fail me, so I guess I was doing it right. I see that it says on the left, but I don't know if that'll always say... if that's only for the tutorial. I guess if you're doing an instance, it does designate the tank. So it would make sense for that to always be, though. Nation is key to the conquering foes. No pants. No pants yet. Even though I just got new pants. How many of these are though? 7? Not too bad. Avoid engaging targets. The bad news about drinking this Viking berry, Monster Energy shit, the first time I had it, it was so sweet I couldn't stand it. Having it again, I can stand it now, which is not a good sign. I should probably not build up a tolerance to how fucking sweet this stuff is. Well, let's know ahead you're evading enemy attacks. So I will put that training to the test. You must needs plan strike... what? You must needs plan your strikes. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy and you can move on to the next training exercise. I just realized there's a clock in the top right, so I can actually know when to end. Things are coming their way. Wait, engage the axe wielder but keep an eye out for counter attacks. Okay. I thought I was behind him. I'm already seeing the appeal of being like a ranged DPS. This is easy. I don't know why people make a big deal out of all this. Sometimes maybe a frustrating dance fellow to dodge than be sprawled into dust. Brand new skull. I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. Oh. I thought those were leggings, but those are just legs. That's very small. Admittedly, all this shit seems pretty self-explanatory. See directly into the briefing. You gotta deal with enemy reinforcements. As progresses, new foes will appear on the field. Some rivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. With the allies defeat the enemy and we can move on. Admittedly, in an actual instance, making these decisions on my own would probably be kind of difficult on who to target. But I guess that's why there's usually like a guy screaming at what you should be doing. At least in the videos that I've seen. It looks so small. I'm also assuming in an actual raid instance, whatever you call it in this, I'm assuming I'll be able to see my teammates' health, so it'll be easy to see if somebody's getting sniped. Reinforcements ready in your halo, it's time to spring into action. Why doesn't the helo simply heal themselves? Why has no one thought of this yet? My shot. Success, you'll learn to manipulate the battlefield. During battle, enemies will pour forth from the real gate, new foes will continue to slide in whilst this portal remains open. Must operate the level that closes the gate, or your party will be overwhelmed. Okay, there's gonna be stuff in the map that you need to do, right? We'll go to allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Usually adds will telegraph and take a second to start attacking. Okay. Then it's easy. Then it's super easy. I'm wondering how much of this tutorial is going to be different on different classes. I'm assuming it's going to be by, like, role more than anything. Well, that was... that was easy. teach everyone how to dodge, but yeah, they go into each role's responsibilities. But I'm assuming it's each role, not each class. Even though you probably get, I assume you get equipment for each class, at least. Well, maybe not, because actually there's a lot of overlap in equipment, so I don't know. The power to recognize when a battle has turned against you. Quickly neutralize the enemy's advantage and be propelled to suffer a difficult fight. Prize for completing the fight. Remember the real prize is less than you've learned. New dabbled. Which actually isn't any better than what I'm wearing. I'll put it on. Because it does look good. I mean, we talked about this previously about how one digit stat difference is not that big of a deal. So, we'll wear it for the fashion. Oh, we're not done. Oh. Arrived at the mountain's peak. As a culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. You're going to have to punch people and not get punched. Put your lessons into practice and you'll do just fine. Say the word when you're ready to begin. Big chicken. It's a sand goose. I did see Fable Anniversaries on sale again, and I thought about getting that along with Deltarune. Speaking of the sand goose. Hello, Kara. Welcome back from shitbox. I want a pet jackal. surely there's a way to get a pet jackal, right? I like how nasty they look. Face multiple foes. Remember to coordinate your efforts. If they were not cowards, they would let you also... Fuck, which one is he hitting? This one? They would let you... get animal, like, head pieces and be a anthro jackal. Okay, this actually is getting a little faster paced. When everything is doing an AoE. No jackal minion? That's insane. I assume this would be the kind of game where, like, everything has a minion equivalent. They do have a chocobo full suit, though? Maybe. I'm not a huge, bald Fursona type of person. I saw that shadow and thought it was a bad guy. Yeah, fucking stun them out of the AoE. I think I've asked this previously. The back counts as the flank, doesn't it? Or is the flank only the side? The back is the real. Okay. So that means flank in the traditional sense, not the like military, you're just behind them sense. This concludes the exercise. Pray come and receive your reward. Receive your reward, privy. Find yourself as novice no longer. Johnny no more. Pray accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. It's a ring. Increases XP owned by 30 when level 30 and below. I don't know if I need that. I don't know if I need that. I'm already like a little too high level, I think. Splendid, I see you've mastered the lessons of the hall. You're a novice no longer. Believe me, my friend, there's no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. I still have the... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, I still have the sprout, though. I am still marked as a novice. Hey, what ring situation do we have going on? Direct hit rate, blunt resistance, strength, vitality, and recurring intelligence. You got found until you finished the entire main story quest? That can't be true. Wait, no. Resign Gale. Maybe that's not what that means, because that's still... whatever, it's fine. Unless the main story quest is, only a couple more missions long. Probably pirates to the right, and then... We'll refresh our counter top right, reassign scale. Oh, that one. Yeah. I don't know why I just didn't look at that. That does save me a few button clicks. We could do the main mission, or we just could go directly to the left and look at all this stuff. I'm assuming this will send us to the left. Keep that sprout for a while. People are gonna make fun of me. It means to enter the sea grot. Just bear in mind though, if you perish in its labyrinthine depths, no one will come to your for your bones. Oh fuck, this is... I think they're actually about to send me into an instance. Tell me I'm not the only one. From this distance, I thought that was just a small blue naked man. I thought that was like a little goblin fella. I was about to run up on them and be like, what the fuck is this? But it's just a guy. It's just a guy in some clothing. I also thought this was like some weird monster thing. How difficult could it possibly be? I've no expected our first visit to Mental Guild be such a straightforward way. Okay. I'm kind of scared of doing this. The Smith. Another thing that keeps happening is I keep running up on someone being like, oh, lady, and then I look at them and it's not. It's just a Final Fantasy boy. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll, containing more of this blasted waiting. Guessing you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. I don't remember. You've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. When we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha, we weren't entirely surprised. I should see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fish-backed fancying serpent reavers, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. The task is to poke around the caves, find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Look at my cat. My cat is prancing in the grass. Sasha now accessible. New regular duty has been added. Okay. I believe I have done this one the last time I tried to play this game, and I think this is around the time that I stopped. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs. Say must solve mysteries and defeat the mighty boss. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventures, but also progresses the main scenario. Intimidated? Fear not, for with a little guidance, you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence. Is that a fucking... That's a fucking, Dungeons and Dragons thing. What is that called? Mind Beast? a Psy Beast? What is that called? Baldur's Gate 3 cat thing. Not a Mind Flayer. Panther? It's not an actual panther. What is it called? What is it called? Psychic cat. Cat with tentacles. Displacer beast. That's what I was thinking of. Heyo. It's pretty similar. It's a little different. It's more of a leopard than a panther, but I mean even that's the same, like, genus. Also, I don't think I'm the first person to say Ayo to a displacer beast. I think that's fine. I think that's an understandable reaction. I mean, challenge dungeon via two different methods by calling up on the support of trusty NPCs. Oh, really? I didn't know that they had, like, NPC companions in this. By pulling your talent with other players. Be they best friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, trials that await you will be comparable and comparable. Paul just started attacking the window. Trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mightily a challenge to overcome on one's own. By choosing duty support and accessing the entrance of any vulnerability, you'll summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. So forget them once you're rich and famous. I've had people say that to me once. I've had people that I've streamed with be like, don't forget the little guys when you hit it big. And everyone who said that to me has hit it bigger than I have. So that kind of mentality has always seemed odd to me. Choosing challenge dungeon with NPCs via duty support, body that possibly complements a clone class or whatever, but not created. It seems like they really want me to use duty support and not duty finder for this one. Considering they're leading with that. I say a Bodden Shell. I didn't miss anything though, did I? Yeah. A duty shelled, or a Bodden shelled is a Bodden halved. And with the duty final, you can split that Bodden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion. And you could touch teammates yourself to defend the matching system. Yeah. This is also pretty standard nowadays. You can mesh with the party, you'll be notified by a bracing sound. This commence and you'll be your comrades. Roll the adventure with whom you're accompanying or fellow players. Yeah, be nice. Heyo? Who's this? Heyo? Who's this on the right? As the running progresses, more and more dungeons will become available, until you find yourself master of a sea of tribulations. Overcome. But don't let completion deter you from challenging your favorite duties again. Simply open duty finder, play through dungeons you've cleared. These duty finder do the same dungeons not yet supported by the NPC party system. Okay, so that's like a new-ish thing, I suppose. If not everything can use that. New-ish. Emphasis on ish, because I know this is a very old game at this point. Find yourself in need of a refresher, you may access tutorial information by selecting the question mark. Yeah, okay. I understand what I must do. Making you do that is very funny. Making you confirm that you read the thing. Which one should I do? On one hand, I'm scared of doing it bad and people being mad at me. On the other, there might be other people that are in line and they don't have enough people to do it. So it might actually be nicer for me to actually be with other players. So that people aren't stuck waiting in line. And I also need to get over the feel of being absolved. But also, there's an icon on the one for the NPCs. Do they want me to do it with NPCs? Alright. It just says enter to Sasha. Duty final with the party NPCs via duty support, both systems are accessible. Okay, it looks like either one. I just need to punch people. So it should be fine, right? Dungeons. Guild heists. Guild tests. I still need to do guild tests. I haven't actually looked at that stuff yet, I don't think. They didn't really explain this menu at all. I guess I can just go do other stuff while we wait for that to fill up. Hopefully it fills up. I'm assuming the reason they added like NPC stuff is because I imagine a lot of this stuff is not really being done anymore. this really low level stuff. Excuse me, goblins. I mean no harm. Okay, they'll chill. I think if it takes longer than the expected 7 minutes, I can just go back and do do the NPC version, because I don't wanna. Considering no one else is joining already. I didn't know there was like a DPS bias in this game as well. I've seen people complain about Neville getting like tanks and healers and stuff, which honestly, being a tank in this game might be fun. And honestly, if you're a healer and you only need to deal with like 1, 2, or like 3 people, that also might be fine. Vigil, and whose name rings a bell. You've been service to the Maelstrom, I hear, which brings you to Skull Valley. I don't remember. Pulled from Private Nairo. It does a little credit that she did not make the trip herself. Stay while I peruse. She does not prevaricate, at least. And how she has gone to wreck and ruin since she was posted to Aleport. She was among the first in her shale. You've been promoted to 2nd class. You know what a soldier's greatest enemy is? Boredom. Aspectus Nairo has played the craven in fighting this foe. She'll hold the payment from Dako Pay, but will not sign a censure. She can stay out of the taverns and learn to keep herself busy. She may yet earn her salt. Okay. I assume you want me to go tell her that. Tanking is super fun until you get hit by a mechanic once or twice until you learn it instead of once if you're lucky. I imagine there's a lot of like auto-kill attacks in this game as well, if you don't get out of the way in time. Tarry a while. 'Twill not be said that an individual came to Camp Skull Valley and left without honest pay for honest work. I have a problem that other campments may well find enviable. The dodos are so plentiful that they even nest within the barracks. The nest must be removed forthwith, for it draws beasts dangerous to men as well as bulbs. I don't know if this is the implication, but it's funny to think like, oh yeah, this is a fantasy setting, so all the same animals exist, but we just simply didn't kill the dodo. Like, we had the foresight to not exterminate the dodo. How do I get to where you want me to go? And of course the dodos are big monster things. That does help, but... I don't think anyone's gonna join... I don't think anyone's gonna join the Sastasha. Oh. I said that. We got one. Justly done, they do say that, well, soldier dallies and adventure hurries. Peaceful as it may seem now, this encampment was built to ward against the kobold of Gomorrah. We do not forget our purpose. You only need to look to our name. Valley floor was once lined with the skulls of kobolds, so that seems bad. I don't know if that's something to be proud of. So there's no vital might reach its southern mouth, and the settlements beyond without treading on death with every step. Are we the baddies? Nowadays it seems you're in danger of treading on dodo eggs at every turn. On the adults that feast on them. It is brought by settlers now run feral and keep us in meat, eggs, and headaches. Okay. Both of these kinda suck. I'm just gonna take the money. I assume healing is similar. Like, it's fun until nobody protects you. Oh. Two people joined at the same time, I think. Are we going in... Wait, are we going in without a DPS? No, they just needed to commence. Okay. I need to not fuck this up. It's kind of surprising it was like exactly 7 minutes. I don't have time. I don't have time to look at this stuff. Normal podium members, what? Oh, new to this duty. Okay. I'm already getting... Ooh, is this all tank? I can't tell. I assume so. I'm just gonna follow them. I wish I could read... Well, they'll just... I don't think they should be doing this. I guess if they can hold the damage, it's fine. Man, this will probably be fun to, like, take the time and look around. Maybe I should come back in here with NPCs, just so I can fucking... actually know what's happening. Am I wrong, or is this person, like, being a dick by doing this? I imagine this is probably how it is in, like, higher level stuff, but can't see a goddamn thing. Part of it is because I don't have time to read what a limit break is. What are we doing? What is this? Get stunned, idiot. Oh, I don't have another stun. It's rad time, by the way, already? Loot rules, okay, I don't have time. I guess we'll finish this and then go watch Rad. Helpful for 4 moments. Next unit by the police limit gauge. I don't have time to read. God, just get that off the screen. I can't see anything. Ants, need, I guess. I never really understood the need and greed stuff. I've always been told just need everything and then you can sell it. I'm just targeting whatever tab is targeting because I can't see. I need to see if there's a way for, maybe to make the text smaller, because the names are so big that I can't see anything underneath them. Honestly, this is fine, because this means I can come back and do this off-stream with NPCs and get, like, a better sense of what's happening. Without needing to worry about not doing it on-stream. Nothing bad is happening, so I'm imagining we're doing a good enough job. Okay, who are we hitting? Main guy? Main guy. There needs to be a better sense of who the tank is targeting. Maybe there's something that I'm simply not seeing. is this Paulson? Level 18. They seem like they're doing more damage than the DPS, so I don't... Oh fuck, I think it was a treasure chest that I didn't see. I see people casting the lot. Hopefully there's gonna be one at the end that is just... has everything in it. Experienced people in chat, feel free to tell me if I'm doing something, like, terribly wrong. Because I feel like I should... Oh. I feel like I should have better, like, spatial awareness right now. Solio, spawning grounds, show local. Big fish. Yeah, I'll try to move in such a way that I can see the healers if I need to. This feels like we're doing this too easily. This feels too easy. Like, I feel like there's an entire mechanic we skipped. That person is naked. Yes! Oh, well, I didn't have a chance to cast for the loot. Hopefully nothing in there was, like, super good, because I didn't get a chance to... I got the plundered staff, which I didn't need, and I don't think I put even castfall. Well, okay. I feel a little cheated. Where do I go now? I have to go all the way back to Limsa? Okay. I guess I can teleport back to Limsa, can't I? Yeah. Let's turn this in very quickly. And then we will... Man, we only streamed for a couple hours. I want to keep going, but we will raid into Rad, because I want to watch that. So tomorrow is Sunday, which is I usually do City of Heroes on Sunday. Maybe we should come back to this instead? Maybe. I don't know. I might just keep playing some of this tonight while I watch Red, honestly. I think I can get away with maybe doing that a little bit. Oh, that's the drowning winch. I believe we can get to this way. I know it's always rough because I always feel like, well, nothing is really happening plot-wise. So maybe I can get away with just playing it and doing the plot stuff too. But I know as soon as I do that, something big is going to happen. Like, at the moment, I don't really have any, like, side mission stuff to do, I feel like. What I might do, maybe, I could do different jobs off stream. That might be the best way to go about it. I might pick up, like, all the smithing and stuff. But then again, those missions also go places. Such task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. I forget what voice this guy had. Might you be the individual who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? Yes. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None of the Wolfsfort's voyage. Pity we dragged our boots too long on this one. Dolores Bell. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, Jake Leader. I am, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a start to reach for and you will reach higher. Powers can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize. People who talk like this to fucking strangers are the worst. This guy. You're not, okay, fucking get over yourself, my dude. You'd not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are his arms and armor of all the spirit you devoted endeavors. Salutations, my lady. Back then, are you? With her limbs and a tail to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks. No, I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells you turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards have set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Sounds like you've left them in pieces, so don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the Fauna Osastasha. Fauna Osastasha, of course. Any road. All's well that ends well. The combo of any road and all's well that ends well is insane. Something of this, any road is already a really goofy saying to me, but also all's well that ends well is like a timeless fucking... I can only hear it in Tails' Sonic Adventure voice. As he's in the, like, completely destroyed city. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. Just so happens I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. Seems a forced to go need of an adventurer who can get things done. Okay, this is how they get me to Gridania, I see. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way ye dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything ye can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready and I'll lay it out for ye. For ye. I'm also gonna have to see how I can go read the stuff that I... Hello. I'm gonna have to see how I can the tutorial stuff that I had to skip because they were moving too fast. Cleric Beast. Grief. Welcome. You actually made me thinking about ending. Cause I wanna watch React. Let me, hold on. Let me see. Is he already playing React, or is he doing like a 2-hour-long intro? He's doing like a 2-hour-long intro. We can keep playing until he starts playing the game. Hello, Grief. Welcome. I was wondering if Grief would ever kick the door down to a Final Fantasy stream. I've been enjoying it. I'm trying to finally make the time to play it by streaming on days that I don't stream on. We're still extremely early on. We just did our first duty. We just did Sastasha, Shalashaska. And it was kind of obnoxious. The reason we won't hear earlier for it is because we were all currently playing the game still. Nice. I made the mistake of playing with other players and was like, oh, well, maybe people might be trying to get in so I could be the last person they need. And then they ran through it in like 5 seconds and put in for all the loot, and I got... What did I even get? I got like a staff that I can't use. Not letting me have the time to put in for the loot is insane. You'd think that would be like a thing that couldn't happen. So I'll probably do that again with NPCs. It's crazy because they were all also like new characters. So I guess people just still, you know... making alts and trying to get through it. Which making alts in this game seems odd. Because you don't really have much of a reason to. considering you can be any class on any character. Hello, Gazani, welcome. People are coming in now that I am not gonna go for too much longer. Need a tank to show up and slow things down, we'll happily show up. I don't know if we can. I'm not sure what data center you're on. Or what data center I'm on. I'll have to do some cross-checking on all that stuff. Na. I can't travel though yet, I don't think. We can worry about the logistics of getting there. If I keep getting deep into this, as I intend, fucking, where am I? I said this solo, I might eventually, like, if I decide to put money into this, put money into, like, transferring to a different data center if I need to. Because I know most people who I know already are all playing in the same place. I mostly just want to get past... I want to get past the Realm Reborn. For once in my life. And then... Then I feel like I can play with people without it being, like, weird. Without it being, like, being babysat. It's really easy now to hop between data centers to play with people. Oh, I know the last time I played this, the data center stuff was, like, kind of a hassle. Compared to the, just the server, swapping stuff. Can I talk to you? Yes. I don't know how long the Realm Reborn is, even. Pretty dang easy these days, that's good. It seems like they've added a lot of, even more, like, quality of life stuff since the last time I played. including NPC dungeons. Look away. Me. Who's hitting me? Oh, bugs. I guess I should probably do the Beauty's Only Scalp Deep thing. I don't remember what this is either. Oh, this was my punch quest, right? I don't know. I feel weird. I don't know if I should be doing this stuff, because I feel like I should be saving all this low-level Limsa stuff if I did pick up a different class. Even though I should go get that Aetherite, I know I should not probably take the quests. Not as big an issue later on if it's really a call on those. On... what's that? Culinarian's Guild. On the data transfer stuff or on the low-level mission stuff? Low-level quests are like a good source for shotting the XP, but usually job quests give enough XP to get into dungeons. That's true, because I would be... yeah, that makes sense. That I would still be doing job quests to get leveled up. We'll see though to add detail and flavorful. That's true. Somebody, another friend of the chat, mentioned just kind of skipping most of them. Some success I feel fulfilled in my role. I used to be chef myself, but my skills weren't quite up to par, so when the Bismoke expanded operations asked to be made provisional instead. See. Give me money. We're here on Haunting You now? Nice. The thing is, I admittedly, grief posts on Blue Sky often remind me that I want to play this game. Heavenly Gate Crasher. Looking at me. Level 100. Examine. Accept. I was gonna say, I see cat, and I'm like, damn, I need better fashion. I need to be taller. Honestly, shoulder impulsion. I did not expect to be looking down, looking down at Big Cat. I feel like cats have the width, though, if we're being so honest. The Rugadin's shoulders are not wide enough. There's also a samurai here. I don't even really know what I'm doing now. I guess I could go do my punch quest. That's back in... What was this? Little amigo. That's in Ulda. So how do you do... I don't... How does the data central stuff work now? Is it just the same as like, oh, you pay a certain amount of money and then it's... I don't know. I don't know. I probably should. I shouldn't find out that you spent like $10 just to come look at me. I need better fashion though. I need. That is the main story quest. I don't know if I want to. I don't know how much longer I want to go, but you could probably go ahead and do that. They're probably not going to put me in another. Then again, I want a haircut. I want a haircut. Really right click on the character on the character screen and hit visit data center entirely free. Oh shit, okay, that is like way easier now then. I need to go back to Ulda. See, here's the thing, is I don't know how annoying it's going to be for me to just teleport to Ulda and have somebody, when somebody is like hanging out. I don't know if you can even, like, join my party since I'm a free player. They do send, like, 3 dungeons in a row. Oh, true, because they told me to go to Gridania. To do the same thing. Can I? Hold on. Social. Let me see if I even can add you to a... Also, I want to see a plate. I need to make a good eventual plate pizza. Deal. Makes sense. Deal, quill, and full of feel. Main scenario, trials, raids, deep dungeons, blue mage, glamour. Invite to party? Function not available on the free trial. That's insane. Maybe I should put money into it. Maybe I should put a little money into it. That should work. Which again, I imagine you'll just follow me around, but that's okay. Where am I going? Speak with Alchemist Guild. I could make a beeline to the golden saucer. If I wanted to be like that. Alchemist, what was it? Alchemist Guild. The layout of these cities is a lot. Alchemist Guild. Those are saying that I just didn't see it. As long as we make the party box, it does. I don't know if chat can't see it, but grief is in the bottom left. Oh. Don't be making me look slow. Show off, knowing your way around the city. Who am I talking to? You? Come on behalf of Jandalane. I sourced him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. Laser Man services on demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? Unfortunate turn of events indeed, if not entirely unexpected. The man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood. Great minds must band together. Okay, you're so smart, we know. So I command you, deliver this parcel to Jandalane. Okay, do we want to go to... We can go ahead and do Punch Quest as well, which means... Thanalan. Means we need to go to... I guess it'd be faster to leave from the city. Because that would just be... just like that. Which means... God, this fucking map. Sorry. I know I'm complaining about the map a lot, but it's... There's a lot of layers. And I think we can just go to the steps. When you're looking at an area of the map, the door to another area closest to a side quest is marked. Wait. Hold on. Step to the Thal, and then Central Thanalan, and then Southern Thanalan. Right. It's not really marking it in the city, weirdly, but maybe I'm just not looking at it correctly. I guess a city isn't an area map, it's a city map. I guess I could have also just teleported to this area. Whatever. It's fine. We can walk like 10 steps. It is good. I feel like I mostly understand Ulda. I just forget how it's like split up in a few places. Because in my mind, the area we were just in was part of the same main area. Hello. This is my only funny emote. Just sound of dog crunching. That's another reason to put money in too, is to play a bulb or whatever. That could be funny, that could be fun. Unless you can do that without paying for it, I don't know. Oh, I accidentally hit auto gun. Hello, Muzzy, welcome. We all Final Fantasy. Swapped ops at the moment. You hit level 10. You can go down here to unlock Ultra and to get to Bulb. Oh, I assumed Bulb was like its own thing. I didn't know that was connected to Ultra. Oh. I knew the Cactuar or Cactuar-like things were nearby. and fucking Attack of the Clones aliens. Where are we going? So we do actually need to go up though. It's fine. A little slow. Gundewald from Kunk. Hee-haw-hee-haw. Sorry, the name's always funny to me. I don't know what a bold even does. I assume a bold is like a I assume an Ultra is a DPS. Bulb just being a DPS sounds strange. With one of my little names also selling to get your words and deeds. I mean, usually the reason is that the Lullafell, most often than not. Range DPS will have support, half damage. That makes sense. Since they're less in danger, it would make sense for them to not be the best at just pure damage. Where is my fella? Been waiting for you, but today your training will be to prepare for Master Hamon's training. What with me a set of striking dummies and I want to deploy them at certain locations. I think this has to be drudgery. The locations are rife with peril. Your skills will most certainly be put to the test. By way of advice, if you must approach dangerous fiends, lightness of foot is your greatest ally. So run away if I need to. There's actually a bunch of these we need to put down. I mean, we're back in an area where, like, I'm gonna actually be dealing with shit I need to fight. So that's good, we're not fighting, like, level 5 stuff again. My hunter's log. You obtain 1 gil. Something like 2 mages. Oh well. Oh. I probably shouldn't go past those guys. We entirely forgot if a party were robbing you of XP by being too high level. Oh no. Do they not account for that? You'd think it would be... You'd think it would be... shared amongst the team. In a way that makes sense. If anything, I would think that you would be too high level to get XP from somebody so low level. Did you ever accept the overworld? That seems... backwards. Oh, fuck, do I have to go that way? Shit. Guess I could circle back around that way. Just killing random guys? I guess if they don't consider killing random guys to be, like, that important. Excuse me. They should let you be in a non-poldy-poldy, then. They should let you be in a group that isn't technically the same. When you walk around this front in the poly, if you hit a guy and grief several to the head to this mortal coil, you get full XP. Is it really just, first hit and not maximum damage? It seems like most MMOs nowadays is like, whoever does the most amount of damage gets the XP. That's crazy. I guess maybe that's something they did early on, and they're like, well, we can't change it now. If we change it now, people will get mad. Trying to hold people back from, like, letting people walk their capitals around and just kill things. I suppose, but as Sneaky Phoenix said, if they're not doing a very good job at that, if you can just do it anyway. Am I stupid? Where's this going? I think it's supposed to go up though. Fuck. I wasn't looking at the little arrow. I was too distracted by the fact that I was in the right place. In my own mind. I guess I could be, sprinting. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty close to getting, like, an actual mount. I think if I do the next few story missions, I would get, like, an actual chocobo soon. But why do that when I could waste time doing punch missions instead? I guess I was just looking at the map wrong. I thought... Yeah, I was just looking at the map wrong. I was like, oh, I have to go all the way. Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm stupid, it's fine. You've been standing next to the actual objective the whole time, because I wasn't paying enough attention. Use? What's the... I'm afraid they're going to make me put these down and then come back to punch them later. Like, no, we're preparing for come on, right? He's going to come and punch them later? Hey, why is this person strong? Hey, why is this person strong? Where's my... Ah, well, that'll do it. Why was I doing no damage to them? What was going on, though? Well, portion of physical damage dealt into HP. Open chakra. Soul zone HP. I haven't needed to actually use healing stuff in a while, so I need to remember what to do. One to the northeast. Probably should have picked up the other side missions while we were In fact, I should probably do that, actually. Maybe I should go... Maybe I should go this way and then pick up those side missions so I'm actually doing the stuff I need to be doing in this area. Grief, you get to experience me not knowing what the fuck. Not knowing what the fuck I'm doing at any given time. Walking down an aisle of a grocery store, getting confused, turning around, then coming back into the same aisle like 2 seconds later. Cannot emphasize enough how much of a joy it is to watch people figure shit out. You know, good. Every time somebody does join me, they say that. I am always disbelieving. Don't pop pleasantries. Be nice for a simple task. Need to slay a rock skin priest. Obtain a secretion. Seen one of those hills and reptiles that I reckon you have. No, those scales will solid stone. This aspect I give you, however, will cut right through it. So my countrymen are not quick to trust outsiders. Okay, using key items on targets. Got it. They just put a button on the mission. Anyone who plays this game long enough time, sickos, every single one of us. I mean, that's true. That I have witnessed. Final Fantasy XIV players only know how to G-pose, roleplay, and lie. But I guess roleplaying is just mutual lying when you think about it. I visited the ruins. I decided to date back to the earth. Blah blah blah. As a student of history, I was delighted when I was to be on the patrol. I discovered the terrible truth. Those ruins are haunted. Would you be so obliging as to take this holy wall and shepherd the lost souls? Sure. I assume by shepherd the lost souls she means fight them to death. Porn mod, raid night, housing crisis. Housing crisis is true. I am aware of that. Didn't they change that recently, though? Didn't they make, like, infinite housing an option? This way. Well, maybe I'm just thinking of when Warcraft made player housing and they're like, hey. Hey, we're not gonna have, made-up arbitrary restrictions. Okay, so we've been faster to leave this way. See, here's the thing. I need to see how easy it is to uninstall, big booby mods. Oh. Wait, what? Am I not to... Oh, I clicked the wrong bottle of liquid. It gets easier every single day. Nice. Then again, like I said, I looked some stuff up the other day, and, like, finding stuff that actually applies to Rogadin seemed, difficult. Oh, just instantly dead. So we need to go this way. Then again, I should... Well, we'll focus on Punch Quest. could go tone that quest in and probably get another one that leads me deeper in, but it's really easy to get distracted by side quests. Fucking Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku fucking glow sticks. Did they ever do an official Miku in this game? That feels like something they would do. I should be killing these along the way. They do have a yearly idol event. Is it like a... Is it like an in-game idol, or is it like a real person? That seems like something I would be into. Trio of in-game idols. I will be so real. I should make a character that is an idol. I should lean into being a Final Fantasy idol. Considering how many fucking DJs I've seen advertising their shit. I don't think... Then again, I was gonna say, maybe not Buck. I don't think Buck has the femininity. How do I get into this? But then again, I do enjoy Makoto. I think her name was Makoto from Idolmaster. Was it Makoto or Motoko? I always get those names mixed up. I also don't know what that means yet. Is it like a hidden wall that I'm not seeing? Hold on. Well, the map is lying. I think the map is simply lying. Unless there's like a path here? Guess we can go this way. Hold on. Idolmaster Makoto? Makoto Kikuchi. I get it confused because the woman in Ghost in the Shell is Motoko, I believe. Hold on. I have to get an image of Makoto. Why is this image so small? Why is this image so small? There's a resemblance to Buck, I think. It's Val. Okay. Well, I of course have expressed previously my favorite morning musume was Yossi, the designated tomboy of the group. Okay, before we kill these guys, we go in this way. I think we can get into the sepulchre from here. Easy enough. Ratchet stalled it. Fuck. Maybe I can finish this mission, and then we can then we can watch Rad. I want to do more than a 1 hour stream, so I don't mind going a little long. Rad is also a long as fuck game, so I'm fine missing a couple missions in that. I usually don't care that much about like what other people are doing. Uh-oh. I tried to punch them and they were already dead. Jesus. It's a massacre. What are you, by the way? You're I'm assuming by the axe that's a gladiator. Royal right now. But no, I know some people will be like, oh fuck, Jorma is streaming, so I shouldn't stream because people will be watching Jorma instead. And it's like, I think that's can be a silly thing to worry about sometimes. But also, I simply just want to watch. I simply want to watch Rad. This is for me. And this is of course a Saturday stream, which I never do. So it's like, it's okay for it to be a little on the shoulder side. Right. It really looks like you should be able to leave that way. I wonder why it's... I wonder why it looks that way on the map. Unless the place gets fucking blown up at some point. And that stuff opens. A la gun on the Xbox. I need to look at, like, statistics. EB I need to look at statistics to see what people prefer when it comes to Final Fantasy versus City of Heroes. Oh. Which I will probably always play what I prefer to play at any given time anyway, but I'm always surprised by, like, the turnout on when I play MMOs. So I don't know what people tend to prefer. Report to tutor. I say that, because I'm gonna stream tomorrow. We will have a proper Sunday stream. I just have to decide what I'm gonna do. I could just Aether right, couldn't I? Well, did it just interrupt itself? No. Final Fantasy is exposing to different gamer culture than I usually see. That's kind of why I've been enjoying it too. It's such a the comparison between the two games I find fascinating. Oh. Do we want to pull up Batmobile? It's funny how much I hate this kind of mount in something like Warcraft, but it seems fitting in a game like this. That's another one of the Final Fantasies I want to play. I want to play 15, even though I've heard mixed things about it. So if it was like a separate JD world, as in like a world of my making, like a different. I'm not sure what you mean by a different JD world. Excellent Volkak. Let's have to have Master Haman come and train. Fucking cowboy walk. Final Fantasy XV has one of the greatest stories of any Final Fantasy game, told in the worst fashion. I don't know, the gimmick of that game seems really interesting, but I can imagine it not being that good. Feels like something you made up. I'll take that as a compliment, honestly. I have heard that, like, the mobile version of Final Fantasy XV is kind of a better way to play it. Like the real chibi version they made. But that feels, I don't know. I feel like I'd want the jank of that game. What are you doing, Hill? That adventure has a negative influence on Master Haman. I'm gonna see to it she never bothers him again. What are you talking about? That's the best thing to happen to Master Haman in years. If you want a piece of oil, you'll need to deal with me, too. Chuchudo is cute. I don't know why this guy has, like, rats. Rats and squirrels. I need to put that blood move on a belt thing if I'm gonna actually use it. But no, if I play Final Fantasy XV, I wanna. To me, I feel like the main focus would be driving and, oh god, and eating like the food JPEGs. I don't know if they actually all JPEGs in that game, or if they did, like, fully model them. Well, that was a big deal when that game came out, was how good the food looked. I don't think I've seen Chuchudo's last name before. I didn't know her name was Brightstar. That's really the key pulse, it just outputs a lot of story stuff in a strange way. I mean, it's Final Fantasy. I feel like that's to be expected with Final Fantasy. I've seen a little bit of 15, seems like a chill game. That's that too, it seemed like a... I always have a negative reaction when people are like, oh, it's a wholesome, chill vibe game. But it seems like it's wholesome in a way that is not the way people usually mean wholesome nowadays. In a positive way. Why, Rukuta? Why are you so bent on bringing down Master Haman and seeing the guild in ruins? Have it all wrong, I'm doing this for Master's own sake. It's true I left the guild for the shock of seeing Master in that pathetic state. It's true I got involved with some unsavory types. Where else was I supposed to go? Me, a refugee without a guild to his name. But for all the ungrateful things I've done, I've never forgotten how Master Haman took me in and instructed me in ways of the fist. That's why I want him to give up his foolish notion of facing Regfall. Cozy Cole wholesome experience. I saw that they had the wholesome game convention, I think today, and it's just, ugh. How many farming games will there, I wonder? You don't know that man like I do. Should this fight come to pass, I feel Master won't walk away with his life. It doesn't matter that Master has grown weak and feeble. I just want him to live. Even if it means having him swallow his pride. Rukita, why didn't you just say so? Why is she shaking it? Why is she throwing it back? But now I know your mind, I can say with confidence that you have no cause to feel. Because not the plague you think she is. It's our will to succeed that's inspiring Master to regain his formal strength. When the day of the rematch finally comes, I've no doubt he will wallop that odious Wegfall to the 7th hell and back. Ah, I see. I pray you're right. But whatever happens, I know I cannot help you. Not where I am. Chuchuto, Buck. I leave Master Hamon in your care. Beep, boop, beep, boop. They do have like squeaky sounds when they walk. I felt liberating trading blows with Rukita and learning his true agenda. A great burden has been lifted off my chest. I'm just return to the guild. Had your training and now it's time for Master Hamon's. Hey, what's up? Grief just like looking at the battle from the side like Krillin. I will return to the Pugilist Guild, and then we will rad. Actually, no, I'm not gonna teleport. What was that dang chocobo? Real Krillin got it when you're just following you around. God, a Krillin Lalafell would also be really funny. Don't they even have, like, the Krillin dots? Or am I making that up? Oh, I should have thrown in that quest. Oops. Should have thrown in that other side quest. Oh well. There's probably a mod for that. Just like a texture replacement. But no, I got distracted by the big fight. But I know it makes me sound like a dick sometimes to talk shit about, like the wholesome game phenomenon. But I feel like there's not enough wholesome games nowadays that aren't all the same thing. That's my main gripe. I like when there's a wholesome game that is not just Stardew Valley again. And having like a road trip game seems like a AAA road trip game especially seems like it's up my alley. I'm going the right direction, right? Yes. I know there's also been some indie road trip games that I need to play. Usually indie road trip games are not wholesome though. Usually those are like, isn't this fucking terrifying? Like, doesn't being a taxi driver suck? Isn't hitchhiking scary? That's usually what indie road trip games are like. Scary, spooky twins. Welcome back, Buck. I'm told you have kindly set up some dummies for me. Gods, woman, why did you put them in such... Did you have to put them in such dangerous places? make medals while Studios hidden my grog and says I won't see a drop of it till I finish training. How else am I supposed to loosen my phlegm now? That girl will make a fine guildmaster when the time comes. Thought about Murukita as well. For his office shortcomings, the boy has a good hull. When his console is touching, I won't run from Regfall. Not today. On that note, I'd best get ready for my little jaunt to Little Alamigo. If I can't face down a few mindless beasts, I'm in no shape to challenge Redfall. Don't slack off, or I'll have you in my dusty wake. Oh fuck. Shit. Hold on. That do boob out a little bit. Ooh. I do like a mask though. I don't like how it looks like I have eyebrows, but I might have to take the funny mask. I think I have to take the funny mask. We're gonna lose the eye patch, which is gonna call things into question, but I have a stupid question that I haven't thought about in a while. I don't need to talk to somebody, do I? I guess I only need to talk to him when I level up. Yeah, I only really need to talk to him when I level up. It's not like a general level up person that I need to talk to, right? I need to dye this. Or something. Well, whatever, it's fine. Okay, for some reason my brain, I had like a flashback of World of Warcraft, and I was like, oh god, I haven't been getting skills this whole time. Okay, you should be able to rest heal. I want to keep playing. But I want to watch Rat. So we're going to end stream. I might keep playing a little bit off stream, but we're gonna raid somebody. Let me double check to make sure that okay, hold on. Let me. Let's go over to this street, to this place. I'll see if there's anyone that I should raid other than the person that I'm going to go watch. I usually don't like raiding big channels, but those are a few smaller people we could raid. I think considering I've been talking about the whole stream, I'm gonna actually fucking raid massive stream on radio TV. If you'll sub to me, use my funny Robot Alchemic Drive emotes in the chat. Thanks for streaming, loving the song. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you everybody who came out to the little extra surprise stream. We streamed only 3 hours, which is insane for me. I've never streamed such a short amount of time on purpose. But we'll be back tomorrow. Probably with more of this, honestly. Either this or City of Heroes. One of the two. Probably this. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe with what I play off stream, I might get it out of my system. Either way. Either way, Sunday is gonna be Sunday MMO. Yeah, we did stream a little early today too, which is a little uncommon for us. Started an hour early, even though it kind of felt good. Kind of felt good to get a little extra time in. Anyway, we'll be back Sunday. Have a good night. Have a good dinner. I should probably go get something to eat after this. Enjoy Rad. Because I'm going to. My big favorite.
I hope she's